Hello, welcome to WebTech Lab Experiment 5. Today we will be discussing about JavaScript, which is a high-level scripting language used in HTML for doing functions, calculations and stuff like that. So in our question we were asked, in our experiment we were asked 5 different questions. The first one was to create a BMI calculator, our body mass index calculator, based on our weight and height. And as you can see, this is the program for it. As you can see, I have given an inline CSS code as given the style tag, and then for our JavaScript code we will be giving the script tag in which we can write the JavaScript code, or we can create a separate JavaScript file and write in it. So as you can see, I have given a function calculate here in the HTML code for a button on click, and here I am declaring the function calculate, and I have given the weight, height, and then the result, the score, and I have given if conditions for the different conditions which the BMI calculator has to satisfy to name the person as underweight, normal, overweight or obese. And then we will end the scripting. Now as I run the code, see now this code is combined HTML, CSS and JavaScript code. As you can see, I give the weight as my input and height in meters, and when I click the calculate button, you can see your BMI is calculated, and based on the conditions your body condition is given. So this is how the first question works. And then our second question is the addition game, in which we will be representing images and then generating an addition result from the number of images which we get, and check if it is correct or wrong. As you can see, I have given the CSS here, and then the body content here. I have given the input type text and 2 buttons of with on click conditions for generate and addition. So I have in our script I have given the generate function to, and then I have given to generate any random number of images by 10, and then the conditions for it, and then I have given another add condition for it, and based on the previous for loops which I have given, the number of images is added, and then we have created 2 alert boxes to specify if the answer is correct or incorrect based on the answer we are checking. So now as I run this program, you can see now I am clicking the generate, and you can see we got a number of images generated. Now if you can see, we have 5 images in total, so the sum will be 5. So I am checking the answer. The alert box specifies it's a correct answer, so it's correct. Now if I go for another input, so 1 is the answer for this, but I am giving some random answer as 6 and checking. You can see the alert box specifies as incorrect answer. So then let's move on to the next question. The next question, in this question we will be entering a string of any size, and then it will be specifying the longest word in the string which we have given. So for this, in the script I have given a button to check as on click, and then I have given a for loop to check for the longest of the words in the given string and to display. So if I run this code, you can see we have the option to enter the string. We have text area here, so I will just be clicking this is an JS file. Now if we can see, okay, I will be giving files. So as we can see, the string we have files is the longest word. Now if I click find the string, you can see that files has been displayed. So that's how the question is solved. And then when we go for the weight calculator, so this is a calculator which changes the kilogram to pounds and the pounds to kilogram conversion. As you can see here in the HTML code, I have just given a field set and a drop down list for the kilogram pounds and pounds to kilogram, and then a button to convert it. And in the script I have given my conditions. I have first read my code, given the conditions, and then the if condition, and the if condition to calculate from kilogram to weight, and or else from pounds to kilogram, and then the respective math formula for those. And then if I run this file, you can see I will just be entering 70 kgs conversion from kilogram to pounds, and then convert. You can see the weight is converted. And if I want to change from pounds to kilogram, I will just be changing the options and then convert. You can see the weight is converted from pounds to kilogram. Now coming to our last question. Our last question is a CSS animation code. We will be doing animation based on the transition conditions, the keyframes, and the transition animation duration, and the main animation conditions. And as you can see, I have just given in my HTML code the complete div boxes which we need. And then for here in my CSS code, for each div tag I have given the conditions for the background and the respective positions, margins, and everything. And as you can see, now the main animation, I have given an animation name, the transition timing function as linear, so that it will move in a linear way, the animation duration, the animation direction, and the iteration count as infinite. And then here I have given the animation name at the rate keyframes. It's for Chrome, it's for Google Chrome. For other browsers there will be different names. So I have given the positions from where and where the object has to move, and I have done the same for the rest all objects that I have to move. So now if we run this code, you can see that we have a car moving in a squared manner as specified in the question. And as specified in the question, we had to give a background in which a road, a car, and the sun and the sky and the respective things. So we executed the code in the same manner. So this is how JavaScript and CSS animation works.